Perfect. I'll allow access. Alright, I don't care about anything. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna minimize the streaming stuff because everything that happens here is literally for VOD purposes. Um, so talking about your backstory a little bit, you
Mhm.
recently are dealing with the loss of your master slash creator.
Mhm.
You are an adept student at the College of Strixhaven, which your master has been allowing you to study. You have just returned from a funeral of your master, as she was a sickly individual who finally passed, and you are distraught over, or at least distraught in some ways, over the fact of their loss. Um, and simply you are trying to continue life as normal, is how I kind of took it. When
Mhm.
you enter the main hall of the Strixhaven College, in which that you attend, you find there are individuals waiting for you.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Specifically, one of them we will say is how do I say his name? Barnabas,
Barnabas.
who
Okay.
is I don't know. Are you able to see me ping?
No, I'm on the main menu.
Oh, you're at the main menu. You can
Yeah.
go. You can. Oh wait, let me move this over. My apologies. You've been sitting at Candlekeep. There we
Okay,
go.
so now I can see.
Now you can see Barnabas, who is this individual right here, will address you and say, oh, "Why, hello, Clanker. I don't know what you think you're doing here after the funeral, but you don't belong here anymore. Your master is gone, and you do not belong at this school. You're simply just a failed project that your master never seemed to finish. So do us all a favor and turn around and walk out those doors and head back to Faerun, please."
Oh, hmm. Okay.
And for like context, this is just a fellow student. This isn't like a teacher or anybody
Mhm.
of importance. However, you do notice, realistically, with your decent perception, he has three individuals who you've never seen before that do not appear to be students from here.
Okay,
Essentially backing
so
him up.
and I'm assuming could you ping Barnabas one more time?
Barnabas specifically is the individual with the
Okay,
staff.
all right. The green robe. Got it. Interesting. Now, is Barnabas someone that I've like had kind of passings with in
He's been in your classes. From memory, you've definitely noticed he like kind of you weren't sure if he was, but it seemed like every single time you were in his presence or in his class, you would get a gaze of like a glare from him.
Mhm.
But he's never spoken to you directly as he is right now.
Okay, so obviously there is this almost disapproval.
Mm-hmm.
Um, hmm. So truthfully, I wouldn't care much what Barnabas would say. However, I do want to see if I could perceive anything about these three other individuals backing them up, and maybe what I could discern as to a potential motive.
Absolutely. You can go ahead and give me a perception check.
Oh boy, love a
I can give
10.
you this. The three individuals, although one is carrying a staff, do not look like they are magic in nature.
Oh,
Like,
interesting. Okay.
looking at them, you can tell they're more brawn than brain.
Okay.
Is about all I can
Uh,
give you.
so I'm assuming this is essentially either like the main hall. I do see
Yes.
something off to the right. It almost looks like a throne room or maybe treasures that the college would have had.
Yeah, I would say
Um,
I mean, it won't really be too big of a deal because you've been here before. So
Hmm.
typically, there is a room to your left, your immediate left, that is a library. To the right
Hmm.
is an artifact room, which is like ancient artifacts from like the Forgotten Realms. Things from like Tiamat could be found in there, or Bahamut,
Oh.
or other deities, like whether it being dragon scales from them, or like I mean, you can see in the middle of the courtyard of this room, there is a skull from
Hmm.
what was Tiamat from the past that has been preserved in here.
Okay. Interesting. Uh, well, seeing as like they're just generally students, I really think like Orison would not really bother to really offer a reply. However, I do have a question. Was Portia someone who was like a professor here? Were they simply just studying as well, or
You're talking about
because
your
essentially,
your old master,
yeah,
correct?
yeah, the creator.
It was. You're not entirely sure what their relationship with this school was. You just knew they had
Hmm.
relative importance. You knew for sure they were a part of the higher echelon of like staff. They would have very important meetings they would go to with some of the like the principal of the school, the dean of the students, like those individuals. They would be in those meetings. However, you weren't sure exactly what she did as a individual for the school.
Okay, all right. So I guess just sort of like chin tucked down, still reeling from the loss of their creator. It would very much be a response along the lines of, well, Portia never encouraged gross or disgusting behavior, and I will not engage in such with you. And I will attempt to walk by them and head towards what would either be like the commons,
Mm-hmm.
where I would rest my head, or just essentially removing myself or the attempt to remove myself of this situation.
Okay. So go ahead and move in the direction that you think you would, probably about 5 spaces. Okay. So you would get to there. Um, Barnabas wouldn't specifically do anything to you, but he would just give a look to the Purple Road man, and he is going to attempt to grapple you. Like, he's going to try and grab you. So we are going to get into a little bit of an opposed athletics really quick, just to kind of see what happens. He essentially says, I didn't say that you could go that way. And he nods towards the purple robed man, and he tries to grab you. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna roll a strength, which I get a. Okay, it says 2 GM. However, it does say 19.
Oh, well, I'll be honest, I do not think I'm beating it. Do you want a strength check or do you want the athletics?
Athletics is fine. I just have to roll strength
Okay.
because they're an NPC. I need to figure out.
Oh,
Oh,
bud, I
well,
am not good at strength.
you are immediately subjugated by this man,
Hmm.
and you have Barnabas approach you, and he's like,
Hmm.
"I don't want your failure of a kind in my school. I don't think you understand that." But to make it very clear, and he's going to try and unarmed strike you with advantage.
Okay.
So I will just be rolling a d20 plus a strength mod, and it will. So that is a 16 plus a strength mod, which
Mhm.
is.
Oh my God, he's a striker.
Where are you at?
It's I can see it's a 23 out there.
Well,
That
that's those
definitely would hit.
combined, but no, that. So it was a 16 and a 7.
Oh,
Yeah, it wasn't a.
okay, okay.
Okay, for some reason that's how that is. Let me scroll up a little bit because come on, it is not wanting to load. There we go. All right, so he has honestly like ass stats. Wow. Okay, so he gets a +0 to a 16. So
Oh,
does a
okay.
16
So
hit?
no, it wouldn't.
So
Um,
he's gonna connect with you. He's not gonna do any damage, but his
right.
fist is gonna meet metal, and
Yeah, that
you
was my
hear like a clanging noise as he hits your hollow shell and does 0 damage to you. However, you can tell he kind of like recoils, shakes his hand. He's like, "Motherfucker!" He's like, "Why are you so strong?"
I I want to respond and be like, I would recommend seeing the medical facility.
Yeah, that's where you're gonna need to go. Oh wait, you don't have a body. And instead of that, he's going to at point blank range try and cast an arcane burst at you, which is probably gonna be
Okay.
starting combat unless you
Hmm.
are genuinely trying to pacifize this. But he is
Uh,
taking like lethal intent now with an attack.
so my question is the
Mm-hmm.
strike, would that not be perceived as starting combat as it is conducting harm towards one another? And
Well,
uh my
yes.
question is like, is my response I would seek the medical facility, given that like like the recoil and the fact that like, come on now, he was trying to look tough in front of
Yeah.
these other individuals. Would it count as a potential vicious mockery given the situation and
Do
the
you have
reply?
vicious mockery? Are you
I
saying you
do.
would like to try and vicious mockery
Yeah,
his
I would like
punch?
to see that. Yes, as like my response, given it didn't go the way he wanted. He's looking silly in front of his friends.
Mm-hmm.
Like my reply, I do have vicious mockery. I would like it to potentially land as such.
Yeah, absolutely. That's totally fine
Okay.
with me. You can do your vicious mockery first. What do I
Okay,
need
so
to make? It's
he
a
needs to
DC
make a
13.
wisdom, yeah, a wisdom saving throw,
All
DC
right, let
13.
me open up the compendium again. It's still a little bit weird. Even though I
Mhm.
drag the character over, it doesn't exactly drag the stats over. So I'm going into.
Yeah.
I have to use the compendium to like load up like the wizard and such.
Mhm.
Here we go. Let's see. Apprentice wizard. Come on. All right. Oh, apparently I can't roll that. Why can I not roll that? Can I do it from this? Sorry, it's being a little difficult.
You're all good.
Well, I could I could roll the unarmed strike, the strength, but I'm not able to roll. Well, I guess I'll just have to do it kind of like raw. Um, you said it's a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, wisdom
Oh,
saving throw.
great news! He has 0 add-on for wisdom, so I can just
Oh
roll a
boy.
d20 and be happy with it. What do we get? That's a 5.
A
That is
five.
going to succeed.
Oh boy. Okay, so I'll roll damage. Oh, all right,
Three
a high
points, and
roll.
then he has this on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its turn. Perfect. So he has disadvantage on this next attack, which is where we are
Hmm.
at currently, where he is now trying to arcane burst you after you have shattered his pride as a mediocre wizard at best. Um, okay, so that leaves him that much. So he's going to try and what is called a arcane burst,
Okay.
and for some, again, he's not a diligent student of the trade. You've
Okay.
noted that
So
he is more so on the lower end of the class. However, he has very rich parents, and that's the reason why
I was
he's
about to
still
say he
yes.
seems to have
It's very
pride
much
and
like
influential parents.
yes. It's more of like a privileged thing, and he is nowhere near like the caliber as a diligent student. So he's going to be casting Arcane Burst, but at a ranged attack spell, which gives him disadvantage. Not to
Okay.
mention a minus D4 for the Vicious Mockery.
Mhm.
So will roll two d20s. Let's Let's see, what are
Oh,
those two rolls? So a 12 plus 4, so 16. I
well,
think
he
that no
also
matter what, that
nat
doesn't
one.
hit. Oh, that's right. It's disadvantage. Yeah. So he's going
Yeah.
to completely fail. Use just a bolt goes straight past your head, hitting the pillar behind you, and just leaving wood chips like spraying the area. Enough that gives you an advantage on trying to become ungrappled by the individual
Okay.
that is holding you. If you want to try and give me another athletics check with
Oh God,
advantage.
it's so bad. So a 13 and a 10.
He got an 18.
Oh my God, this is a
So,
strong
although
boy.
he got shattered by a little bit of shrapnel, he is going to
Mhm.
continue to hold on to you. And
Okay.
from there, we are going to be starting combat.
All right.
Alright, let's see if I can figure out how to get this shit to work. Let me see what happens if I do this. Mm. Alright, this will be something I have to fuck with later, I guess. Okay. Alright, so, quick question. This is out of, so, when you drag the bandit over, you just drag the bandit onto the screen, correct?
Yeah,
From
yeah.
the
From the
compendium?
compendium, it moved over
So,
and it opened their stat block.
I've been doing that, so like I'll try and drag both of them over, I guess. But then I go
Okay.
into my journal and then I click like, for example, like this kind of sucks, apprentice wizard. But when I open them, it just gives me the character sheet with nothing inside of it.
Hmm. Interesting.
I don't know if it's just
Uh,
because of what they are, because like, nope, never mind. Conjurer wizard does the same thing. The spy is fine, but for specifically those two, it just does not work.
so essentially, he's like what, an apprentice wizard?
Yes. I know all of his stats. It's just like
You want to be
very.
able to like click them.
Yeah, I want to be able to click the link to
Okay.
actually roll stuff.
Yeah.
We'll do some experimenting after the fact. I'll just have to roll his stuff and then leave it for later. So go ahead and roll. Let me delete her.
Initiative.
Wait.
Yippee.
Uh, I'm removing all. Roll it one more time, and I will make it whatever you just rolled. The 18.
Okay. Yippee!
No. God, I was not expecting it to be better.
When I lack in strength, apparently I make up in trying to get the fuck out of here.
Let's see. Initiative. And then we're going to click initiative. Oh, I love that. That's so nice.
Oh my god. Jesus.
Okay, I'm going to roll
Ah,
for him, but
no.
change his depending on what his would be. Okay, there's got to be something wrong
Oh,
here. Hold up.
there's a mathematical problem.
I think this is a D&D problem. I don't think it's supposed to be rolling that. It's not actually
Uh,
rolling. It's giving them what their stat is.
hmm.
Let's see. Anything? All right. Again, it's gonna be one of those things where I'm just gonna have to adjust this shit later. Um. All right. So I'm just gonna roll d20s for each of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. The last one is gonna be the apprentice. The other two, or the other three, are gonna be the bandits.
Okay.
I fucking just told on myself. Whatever. Um. So 19, 19, 3, and 13. I believe that's a 13. Where is your initiative? Oh, that's fine. All right, so we're going to have the individuals first, specifically the one in the purple robes, and then this one over
Mhm.
here. He's going to run over, and then they are both going to try and make weapon attacks against you.
Okay.
I believe. Let me verify. It's been a long time. If you are grappled, I don't remember if they have advantage or not.
I believe they do, seeing as like I'm stationary and not by choice.
Grappled opponent. It does not cause advantage. You just have
Oh,
you have no ability to move. Grappled really doesn't do much other than the fact that they can quite literally drag you to places that you do not wish. You can
okay.
still swing normally. It does not cause disadvantage or anything weird. It's quite like I'm gonna be honest. Being in the grapple condition does not matter in the slightest. It just affects your movement and your ability to like strategically like get around. The restrained would give them advantage,
Okay.
which yeah, none of them have that capability. But they're gonna make normal attacks against you. Here's the. Let me see. Can I? Let me see. I need to figure out how to roll again because everything's kind of changed.
Mhm.
There we go. Let's see if that works. Okay, this is 17 hit.
It does not. Is this the purple or the one with the blue cloth?
This is the purple. The one with the robe that just walked up to you rolls an 8.
Okay. So my question is the one with the purple. How are they grappling me and swinging at the same time? Or is it like,
Essentially, like imagine he's got you in like a semi chokehold with one arm, and he takes his like imagine like a dagger, and he's trying to stab you from the front.
okay,
Right, he's
okay,
reaching around you to try and stab you, except it just tinks right off of your metal because
mhm.
they're not used to specifically stabbing through metal. So you've done such a great job polishing and taking care of yourself as a warforged that it just clinks right off of your skin.
Okay.
That brings us to you.
So,
You are now surrounded.
oh, okay. So, given that I am grappled, I would assume my non-shield hand, right? I'm going to touch the person holding me and
Hmm.
attempt to cast inflict wounds.
Okay. And then does that require me to? Oh, that's an attack.
Uh,
That's your attack roll.
uh, that's the. I would assume so. Yes.
I thought it was a save. Oof.
Oh God.
Sorry, Bob.
Good day, Mrs. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Uh. Oh Lord. So what could we? There's not a whole lot we can necessarily do right
Absolutely.
now.
Hmm.
So I think we'll kind of almost turtle up here. Like we're doing reasonably well.
Yeah. That brings us to the next, and he's going to try and take a light crossbow shot at you.
Okay.
He's gonna miss with a 5. It's literally gonna hit the pillar behind you. You are amazed at this man's family, who is so air quotes like wealthy, hired such incompetent muscle.
Oh, interesting.
And finally, I guess it was backwards, but that's fine. We get
Oh, that's
to the
interesting.
mage, who is again. like I said, never learned the melee capabilities of Arcane Burst, is going to try and Arcane Burst
Mhm.
you at disadvantage.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll d20 twice. A
Okay.
14 plus 4. Oh, no, disadvantage. So I'm sorry, an 8.
It would miss.
And then we get back to the top of the turn order where the two uh, Brawlock individuals are going to try and stab you once again for a 13 and a 12.
Both missing yet
you,
again.
you are getting just pummeled by these guys. They think they're just slicing you up and hurting you. Imagine like a bully punching like a student with invulnerability, thinking like, "Yeah, teaches you. That's right,
Take
ha!
that.
Stab, stab!" And you're just like, "This does literally nothing to me." As we get back around to your turn.
Okay, I'm going to hmm, I'm going to have to essentially I'm gonna vicious mockery Barnabas again, kind of looking up at him, watching all of his friends fail. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say, if these are most certainly friends of yours, it would explain your academic progress here.
Ah! He knew I was an idiot.
Yippee! 2 damage.
As he's gonna take more psychic damage from your speech. He's feeling a little woozy after all that. As we get back around, another light crossbow attack for an 11,
It's a
and then
miss.
they can't swing the same. I am rolling. I don't think I've rolled higher than like a 12.
That's a good thing. I don't need a PPK.
um, as we get to here, he's gonna again do the same thing, but he's a little bit peed off right now. Ooh, ooh, that
Oh,
was close. That is going to be a
that was very close.
21 to hit.
He finally hits. However, I'm going to use my reaction to cast silvery barbs.
You. Oh wait. You don't have to.
Oh, what is that?
Roll d4. You hit him with vicious
Oh, do
mockery.
I?
He has a minus d4 to his attack roll.
Oh, okay. All right, a D4. Um. Oh God, where? Okay, guys.
Okay. Does
A 20. So I'm
does a
still going to
20
use
hit?
silvery
Okay.
barbs.
And then what does that
And
require me to do? Is I just need to re-roll.
essentially, oh, here we'll just spell details. There's a magical distraction triggering. I can choose a different creature I can see within range. Uh, the chosen creature has advantage on the attack roll ability, saving throw, makes 1 minute. Creature empower. Oh wait, I thought this was to create disadvantage.
Encouragement. Trigger must re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll. It essentially makes them roll again, and of the
Oh,
three, they
okay.
use the lowest. So they roll one more
Okay.
time.
Yes, I would appreciate another roll.
Okay.
Yippee!
As they roll, and again, they're just going to blast right past you. But he's going to notice that you did something magical to cause him to just whiff that shot.
Mhm.
And you just hear him click his tongue and be like, God, this is why I can't trust anyone. And we get back to the top of the turn order where you get stabbed 2 more times.
Oh boy. Okay. Oh, the second bandit is a meat.
So it meets, so it hits.
Yes.
All right. This is the first strike that's actually going to hit you.
Oh God.
It's going to be 6 points of
Oh,
damage.
Jesus.
You are. So I will go ahead and give me a
I'm
perception check.
perceptive. Nope, not really perceptive here, even though I have a high goddamn wisdom score.
That is totally fine.
Everything is totally fine.
Nothing has changed in the slightest. You can't see anything going on that's being moved. Nothing matters.
Okay.
All right. That brings us back around to you.
Yep, I'm going to cure wounds myself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
You're back to full HP, buddy. Is that your last spell slot too?
Yes, that was my last level 1 spell slot, and
Gotcha.
I will take that.
All right. As we get back around to these two, which is gonna be one crossbow attack. 18.
Okay, hits.
So that's gonna be a little bit of a stinky.
Yeah, crossbows do not feel well.
5 points of
Okay,
damage,
5. Oof.
and then a disadvantage. So a 6 for that arcane burst, which misses.
And mhm.
Now we get back around to the top.
Oh lord, I just need to make it one more turn.
One.
Okay.
Woohoo!
Oh,
And two.
oh, indeed.
Oh! Oh, I didn't roll
And
twice. Let's see.
so what is the damage? Oh, I hope they low roll.
Oh, I didn't mean to roll
They
that.
didn't low roll.
Nope, that was the wrong one. Oh,
They
that
still
was
didn't
the
low roll.
one.
Max damage. So essentially, I'm assuming like it's like almost like a whirring down,
a, as you
fading to
are
unconsciousness.
fading to unconsciousness, you're falling to the ground, kind of. Your
Mhm.
um individual that's holding you kind of like drops you as you're falling to the ground, as you see just a massive, like, imagine 3 times the size of an arrow. You've played Dark Souls. The
Mhm.
archers on the ledge that hit you with those
Oh,
giant arrows.
the
Imagine
Anaronda,
where he
yeah.
was. You just see his body go flying away from you as he is taken out by a spear-sized arrow.
Oh shit.
You then hear screams from the room that you're in as you fade to unconsciousness, and that is the last time you will be in this room. Uh, Go ahead and give me a death saving throw.
Oh, okay. Uh,
These will matter.
yes, I'm trying to find the death or like the where that would be on this sheet.
It's been a lot of a learning curve.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice. I feel like I'm like a novice again. If you want, you can just
Do
roll a
you know where
d20.
it is on the?
Let's see. Me. I'm opening your character sheet. So we're gonna say, oh, make yourself go unconscious. So like, take the full damage to where you're zeroed,
Oh, okay.
and then they pop up, I believe. So,
Okay, so roll
yep.
16.
All right. Mark that down. Roll me another.
Okay, all right. 9. Oh,
Ooh, go ahead and mark that one. Give me another.
okay. Oh, thank God.
All
16.
right, and one more.
Oh, no.
That's fine. You lasted long enough, as you are going to awaken in a very unfamiliar place.
Oh,
You have been resuscitated. Go ahead and put yourself to full.
okay, so stabilize. Heal 8. Oh, are these my teachers?
Hold up.
And why is one of them a hunk?
There we go. All right. So you find yourself in a very unfamiliar place. You can see the screen, correct?
Yes, yes, I
Okay.
can see.
So you look up to see four individuals who you've seen a couple times, mainly due to your creator. These are the principal, the dean of students, and two of the most major benefactors of the school of Strixton or Strixhaven.
Mhm.
And as you awaken in a location that you've never seen before, they are going to say, "Oh, why can't I remember? Orison, we need you to follow us." I don't know why I couldn't remember your name for a second. Sorry. And you're gonna see them start to walk. I have to remember
Okay.
a couple
Yeah,
things.
I don't think I have much of a choice but to follow. They did just rescue me.
Yep, they're literally walking like
Mhm.
all together at the same time in perfect unison. Give me a perception check.
Oh my god.
You don't notice anything yet, but that's fine. As you get all the way to here. Let's see here. Uh, really quick, just for my memory, what is your maker's name?
Portia.
Portia. I want to message it to you because my brain is mushy. Portia. Thank you. You get to here. I need one more perception check. You are not a perceptive individual in the slightest. No wonder you never realized that you are in like where you are.
That honestly makes sense.
Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and open that. And then you are going to accompany them into this very, very large room.
Interesting.
Where you will hear the woman say, "Horson, please take a seat."
And I will just sit down right where I'm at.
Yep. Followed by a deep sigh from the very hunky individual on the left. The one in armor says, "We're doing this because we care. It is not a punishment, and I need you to not view it as such." The individual on the far right, again, you don't know any of these people's names. You just know
Right.
that the two in the middle is the dean of students and the principal, and the other two, the hunky individual and the one on the far right, are like the top benefactors of the college.
Mhm.
And the one on the right says essentially is like, "You need to know that this is for your own good. We mean no harm by this, and we are sorry it did have to come to this." And finally, the principal begins to speak to you, and they say to you, "Orison, I'm very sorry that your master has passed. Portia was a very important member of this society, and honestly, her accomplishments, her achievements, her making of you are some of the most inspirational and groundbreaking events I've ever experienced in my entire being. However, we find ourselves at an impasse on what to do with you. Your fellow students, some of them, they like you. Most of them despise you. I'm sure you've noticed by now, but you are not normal in the regards of mortality. You do have a soul, but your body is metallic and you have no heart. Which leaves us with a very solemn choice that we have to make as a part of the teachers' union. We are giving you the last things that Portia left to us if she were to go. And this is probably the last time you will ever see us or this entire school. And she's going to speak to you and she's going to say, "I need you to rise and come to me, as this
Oh,
is what it was left to you in her will.
All right. So I will stand up and I guess approach.
Yep. Firstly, one of her favorite books. The last thing that she said to me before she gave me this book is to have you deliver it to Candlekeep. I don't know why. I have no idea what the reasoning is behind it, but that is what she wishes for you to do for her as her dying wish. The other is a. I can't call it a pamphlet of papers. It's just a stack of papers that are magically combined. Imagine like a paperback book, but there's no back. Give me a perception check.
Oh boy, because we're famous for these.
Yep. You'll realize that like for some reason, like as she's holding it out to you, the starting page is 35,
Oh,
and there is no cover. It is literally just loose paper. Do you grab it?
okay. Yeah.
Okay. I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay. Well, we are good with con. Uh, one, not oh, there we go. 14.
14 is just enough to remain conscious. Go ahead and mark yourself to 1 HP.
Oh God.
You are on the brink of unconsciousness. You will be making another con save very soon. Um, Muffled, you hear her say, "Oh my God, what is happening to him? Why is he reacting to the pages? Quick, we need to we need to get him out of here. He cannot stay here. Open a portal to Candlekeep now." As you vaguely see like a bluish portal begin to appear approximately about right here
Mhm.
by the two individuals right there.
Okay.
First, give me a perception check, and then give me another Constitution saving throw.
Perception 6. Con 6.
All right. So you are feeling a searing pain coming from your own chest. And
Oh.
as you are in that much pain, you begin to rip at your clothing that is over your metallic chest, and you
Mhm.
reveal that you are being branded with the mark of the healer.
Oh.
The last thing that you hear her say to you is, "I am very sorry, Orison. Good luck." And you fade to unconsciousness. So now you are marked with the mark of the healer that you agreed to. We will discuss that at a later date on what all it will do for you. It's going to be fun. But we'll kind of get into like a mental image of like what happens next. So you begin to
Mhm.
awaken and you are in a flowing field. Vibrant green grass underneath your metallic skin. You look around and there's nothing. There's no one around you. Just the coast and a vibrant, beautiful looking castle. Give me a perception check.
Oh,
Alright?
finally something above an 11.
Now give me an insight check. Alright. Honestly, that's good enough. So, with insight, with your relative knowledge, you believe they have delivered you to Candlekeep. You now have in your inventory the book, you have the pages, and approaching you, you see four individuals that you've never seen before in your life. You don't know why they're approaching you, but four individuals are approaching you. One is a wood elf. One, a slime amalgamation. Another is an elf with purplish skin. And finally, an orc. And that is where we are going to be ending our solo session.
Okay.
I click